Canberra has started inviting applicants under its 2025-26 ACT nominated migration program, even though the final allocation from the Department of Home Affairs hasn't been confirmed yet. There are some important updates this year. The ACT occupation list has been reduced. The PhD process has changed, and there's now clearer guidance for 482 visa holders and small business owners. Let's go through everything you need to know about migrating to Canberra in 2025-26. Hi everyone, my name is Suman Dua and I'm a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. My team and I help skilled professionals, employers and graduates across Australia with skilled, employer-sponsored, partner and student visas. Before we talk about ACT's specific nomination rules, let's start with the Home Affairs baseline requirements that all skilled visa applicants must meet. Let's look at Department of Home Affairs minimum criteria. Now, to be eligible for ACT nomination, you must first satisfy the requirements for skilled visas, which are that you need to be under 45 years of age at the time of invitation, have competent English or higher, hold a positive skills assessment in your nominated occupation, achieve at least 65 points, including any ACT nomination points. Once you meet these minimums, you can look at the ACT nomination pathways. Let's look at the key ACT updates for 2025-26. The ACT government released several important changes for this financial year. The ACT critical skills list has been renamed to the ACT nominated migration program occupation list or ACT migration occupation list. The list has been reduced from 152 to 105 occupation groups to better reflect Canberra's workforce need. Only occupations on the updated list are eligible for new invitation rounds, regardless of when your Canberra Matrix was submitted. PhD applicants will now be invited during regular invitation rounds instead of every 7 days. Priority processing remains, but invitations are less frequent. The 482 visa pathway has been clarified. Applicants must have been employed for at least 6 months with their sponsoring employer before submitting their Canberra Matrix. 491 invitations will now be issued before 190 invitations. So provisional visa applicants may receive invitations earlier. Applications from the September 2025 invitation round remain unaffected, but these new rules apply to all future rounds. The ACT nominates applicants for 2 skilled visas, subclass 190, which is the skilled nominated permanent visa, and subclass 491, which is the skilled work regional provisional visa. Applicants are ranked through the Canberra Matrix, which assigns points for factors such as occupation, English, work experience, study, and length of residence. Invitations are issued to the highest scoring applicants in each stream. The ACT program operates under 3 main streams. The first one is the ACT resident pathway for people already living and working in Canberra. The second is the overseas applicant stream for skilled professionals applying from outside Australia. And the third is the PhD streamlined pathway for candidates who have completed a doctorate at an ACT university. Now let's go through each of these streams in detail. Let's look at the first one, which is the Canberra resident pathway. So if you're already living and working in Canberra, this is the main pathway available for ACT nomination. To be eligible, you must have lived in Canberra for at least 3 months for the 491 visa or 6 months for the 190 visa before submitting your Canberra Matrix. You must be employed in Canberra in a genuine paid position for a minimum of 13 weeks for 491 or 26 weeks for a 190. Your occupation must appear on the ACT migration occupation list unless you are applying under the 482 visa or small business owner pathway. The 482 visa holders must have worked with their sponsoring ACT employer for at least 6 months before applying. Small business owners must operate a genuine ACT business, hold at least 51% ownership, and employ at least 1 Australian or permanent resident in line with ACT requirements. If you hold a 457 or 482 visa sponsored by an ACT employer, you can apply for ACT nomination if you are the primary visa holder, you have worked in Canberra for your sponsoring employer for at least 6 months, and your occupation appears on the Home Affairs skilled occupation list. It does not need to be on the ACT list. This is an excellent pathway for skilled workers already contributing to Canberra's workforce who want to transition to permanent residency. For the small business owner stream, if you run your own business in Canberra, this pathway may be ideal. To qualify, you must own at least 51% of a registered profit-making ACT business. The business must operate solely within the ACT. You must pay yourself a taxable income of at least $26,000 over 6 months for 190 or $13,000 over 3 months for a 491. You must employ at least one Australian citizen, permanent resident or New Zealand citizen for a minimum of 13 weeks at 20 hours per week. Excluded business types include rideshare, taxi, delivery, courier, and sub-tenancy models. Now, this stream rewards genuine entrepreneurs who create local jobs and contribute to Canberra's economy. Let's look at the next stream, which is for the overseas applicant. So your occupation must be on the ACT migration occupation list. You need relevant full-time postgraduate work experience. So you need at least 1 year for the 491 or 3 years for 190. You must provide an employment statement showing your ACT job research and a commitment statement to live in Canberra for at least 2 years. The next stream is the doctorate streamlined nomination. So for applicants who completed a PhD at an ACT university, so Canberra residents must have lived in Canberra for at least 12 months and completed their doctorate. Interstate or overseas applicants are eligible if they completed their PhD at an ACT university within the last 2 years. You do not need Canberra Matrix points to register under this stream. The application is free and invitations are issued in regular rounds. Once your nomination is approved, the ACT government updates your Skill Select EOI and the Department of Home Affairs sends you a visa invitation. You then have 60 days to lodge your visa application. Remember, ACT nomination does not guarantee a visa grant. Home Affairs makes the final decision. So whether you are a Canberra resident, an overseas applicant, a PhD graduate, a small business owner, or a 482 visa holder, there's a clear pathway for you under the ACT 2025-26 nomination program. If you need help identifying your best option or preparing your Canberra Matrix, my team and I at Nationwide Migration and Education can help. Visit our website nationwidemigration.com.au or call our office to book a consultation. My name is Suman Dua, registered migration agent, and I'll see you in the next video. If you would like to stay updated about Australian migration, please subscribe to our channel.